Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Back with number three of these hard to find, little known about horror films from the 80s. And there are some. Some that did get theatrical release, but are just hard to find. First started off when I was kindly invited to a movie house from Craig, and we saw Silent Scream. A very tough movie to find. I had a heck of a time finding it. Or movies that are forgotten about, too. Saw that. I did a review of that. One Dark Night after that, which was released theatrically, but I was a very unconventional PG rated zombie film in like 83. And then now this one, The Being. Saw this on Amazon Prime. Uh, I guess it was on the shelf for like a couple of years, and then it came out in 82, 83, or something like that. Um, I remember with it being out, some of these movies are either rare or just forgotten about, or both. And this had happened with it being also. It's a slimy monster movie about like a monster created through nuclear waste. Like nuclear waste was a big thing with a lot of the monsters or some of the comedies and stuff like that too, creating superpowers and stuff like that. Toxic Avenger, and then you had like Modern Problems and was that Super Fuzz and some other movies involving toxic waste. I mean, Ted Class Nukem High. But this involves a monster, a slimy monster that appears all over the place. You know, and likes ripping people's heads off and stuff. And the one strange thing about the movie was it has the credits and then it has like just seeing the guy on the radio and it sets the mood. And all of a sudden you have a narrator come in there and tell more stuff about it. Like they want to add more exposition, which was very strange. It didn't really fit in with the movie. Um, Now the movie is similar to Silent Scream because it has four veteran actors in it, just like Silent Scream did. Silent Scream had, oh god, it had Barbara Steele, Yvonne DiCarlo, Cameron Mitchell, and Avery Schreiber. Now this one, The Being, had Martin Landau, Jose Ferrer, Dorothy Malone, and also Ruth Buzzy and laughing. And my memory of the film was because I saw it back in the 80s, in 85 maybe. I rented it on a Thorn EMI video. And the guy said it was, my dad was interested, said, "Is this movie to being any good?" And the guy said it was really good. And I think my dad liked it. And now we watched it, I saw the credit, I saw Ruth Buzzy, I go, Ruth Buzzy? I mean, I didn't mind she was in it. I was like, Ruth Buzzy's in a horror film or something. My dad said, I don't know. And I told John said, John would be like, he'd be like, all right, Ruth Buzzy. But I was like that too. I was just surprised she was in a horror film because I told John about that when I told him about the movie The Being. I don't think he ever bothered to see it though. It was a week or so ago. And Ruth Buzzy's actually really good at it too. The scenes between her and her husband, played by Jose Ferrer, are really funny. And she's funny in the movie too. It's a lot of fun. And it's one of the first, and it revolves around Easter. I guess they were originally going to call the movie Easter Sunday and decided to call it The Being. It was directed by a lady named Jackie Kong, who a year later went on to direct the Night Patrol movie Night Patrol, which is a very low budget rip-off of Police Academy, a raunchier version of Police Academy, which I always thought was really funny. And then a few years later, she did Blood Diner for Vestron Video. Um, Now, just like does this movie hold up after all this time? And it's okay. It's kind of inept. It's really choppy. Yeah, I remember when I was in 14th in Maryland, my friend Sergeant Scarved, was, you know, um, he was saying he saw The Being. He said, yeah, they put that monster on a big roller, was rolling around. That was only till like the last few minutes of the movie when they showed the whole monster, a few scenes. He must have had on a dolly thing. You know, they showed it like rah rah. You know, a practical effect, like the creature from Alien with like an eye, like that you could see, kind of. Um, the movie sort of holds up. I mean, you know, it has some decent gruesome effects, and it just seems like it's really choppy. Bizarre dream sequence where you see Ruth Buzzy on a broomstick. That was as a witch. That was really strange. And she played like this one lady that was Churchley against Smut and stuff. All that stuff was pretty funny. The movie was all right. I don't think it holds up quite as well as like Silent Scream held up really great. You know, I still give it a 7 out of 10. It's worth watching if you like seeing silly monster movies. I've seen worse, but I don't think it quite holds up. And it wasn't as good as I remember seeing it when I first rented it. It wasn't exciting either, but it was still definitely worth watching. And it's free on it's on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime for free. So if you like this review, everybody, The Being. Until next time, everybody, please take care, my legion. I think Jackie Kong did The Underachievers too, but I never saw that one. Let me see. Yeah, I never seen that one. I've seen the other ones. Yeah, yeah, I never saw The Underachievers. Oh well. I think she did some other stuff too. All right, man. Take care and take care, my legion. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button again. All right, take care.